Well, today's gonna be the end of my channel. And maybe my next video will be a tutorial on how to fail on submitting an appeal form for a false community guideline strike.
Bitch, I'm ballin', closing $1 million deals. Catch me swerving, burning $100 bills. How I feel when you ballin', going places they never go. It ain't all.
But no, seriously, I'll probably get a community guideline strike for just breathing air the wrong way.
I would just like to take a minute to welcome everybody to YouTube 2016, a place where you can get a community guideline strike that doesn't expire for 6 fucking months for reading your email.
Yeah, you're just doing the best job there, YouTube. Just keep up the good work. Actually, no, just keep doing what you're doing because I have a second video coming out for you, YouTube. Or technically, it's the third video. And I'll probably be making a second channel just when this channel gets a community guideline strike so I can fall back on that one. In this video, I will not be attacking Keemstar like every other person on YouTube, because I've never even talked to Keemstar before, so I'm not in a position to attack him. But for some reason, it seems like a lot of people think they are in a position to attack him and spread hate. Now, to be completely transparent, I do not agree with what Keemstar has done. So I am a little biased in that area, but for right now, this isn't talking about what Keemstar has done. I'll be doing that later on in the video. This is talking about the huge hate that Keemstar is getting. Now, you can say whatever you want about Keemstar. You have your freedom of speech. And I'll be using that freedom later on in this video to talk about what Keemstar has done. And I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions of what Keemstar should do. So if you don't know, Keemstar is a news reporter that reports on drama that happens on YouTube. News, whoa, what the heck is that? Oh, silly Internet Explorer, no one ever uses you. News with huge quotation marks. And according to what people have been saying, he has been using his position to break down other YouTubers. And when other YouTubers and bigger YouTubers started talking out against Keemstar, all the fans of those YouTubers started to attack Keemstar. This led to mass unsubscribing, which of course people don't want to support a person who tries to destroy other people's careers. But the thing is despite those YouTubers putting out disclaimers and telling people not to attack Keemstar, of course the fans did it anyways. And this led to a lot of personal attacks, not to mention a lot of slander. And yes, I completely agree with unsubscribing from Dramalert. And go ahead and leave a comment discussing or talking about your feelings. The problem arises is when you go out of your way to personally attack him. Now, I am no way defending him at all. I do see his point of view. It is easy to mistake a satire diss video with actual slander. And he's not really good at defending himself. So he just says what's on his mind on Twitter. Which of course gets him into more trouble because he's not really thinking about what he's saying. And of course that's always a really bad excuse. But there's thousands upon thousands of comments that personally attack Keemstar himself. And that gives him a very valid reason to use the block feature on Twitter. And some of the sickest stuff that I've seen on Twitter is directed towards Keemstar's daughter. You're sorely mistaken if you think that two wrongs make a right and attacking somebody's daughter is good for your cause. And a small majority of tweets that I've seen directed to him actually break Twitter's terms and service policies. So no, I don't completely agree with how Keemstar has been treated. And for the very small off chance that Keemstar actually watches this video, later on when I give my opinion, I am not attacking you at all. And I do not want a single person that watches this video to attack him as well. And because I disagree with him, doesn't exactly make him wrong. To be fair, I've done my research, but that doesn't mean that I'm right. But to get back to the haters, a lot of times it's better to peacefully protest versus violently protesting. Me personally, I don't like Keemstar, but that doesn't mean that he deserves to be attacked. But I've never met or talked to him myself, so my idea of Keemstar could be wrong and he could be a really cool, likable guy. My opinion on him is solely based on what I've seen him do through Twitter and what people have told me about him. And my opinion changes on him every once in a while, because I have seen him help a lot of YouTubers out. Now, if he has ruined some careers, then those people should take legal action against him. And if he does that on YouTube, then use YouTube's broken community guidelines. Even still, that should be used with discretion. The best thing to do is just unsubscribe from the channel and ignore him. He doesn't have any power if nobody listens. But he has plenty of power when people leave comments telling him to kill himself. That gives him something to respond to. The thing about Keemstar is he will fight and he will survive. It doesn't matter how many times he's been kicked off YouTube. So if you like him, go ahead and watch his videos. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't like him, just ignore him. This is the part of the video that should be taken with a grain of salt because it is my opinion. So here's the thing with Keemstar. He's broken YouTube's TOS multiple times, with the result of getting his account banned multiple times. What this means is he is not permitted to own another account. So he found a loophole where he could host a show but not own the channel. But it's very obvious that he owns the channel. And this, in my opinion, is where I think that Keemstar should consider his options a little bit better. Because he's been saying that he's going to take a lot of people to court and sue them. But with all the evidence that has been given and can be given in court, and because Keemstar is a news reporter, the judge might want an official statement from Dramalert. And that official statement will probably come from the person who owns Dramalert. From all the information that I found, Dramalert has never put out a statement whether or not Keemstar actually represents Dramalert's beliefs or not. In fact, I've never found another name that is attached to the Dramalert channel. But I don't have any evidence of that, so it's still just a speculation on my part. I have two questions about all of this. If Keemstar owns Dramalert, then why hasn't YouTube deleted the channel? And if Keemstar doesn't own Dramalert, why hasn't he been fired for unprofessionalism? That is in no way saying that I want him fired from his job at Dramalert. But any other news reporter out there that posts stuff that completely contradicts what is said in official news reports on Twitter, they get fired. So my suggestion to Keemstar is drop any lawsuits that you want to do and focus on fixing the name and reputation of Dramalert itself. That'll probably take a while, but in my opinion, that's the best idea to do. And from what I've seen, Dramalert could do so much good for the YouTube community. In the past, it has been used to raise awareness. It has been used to get stories out there. It has been used to grow smaller YouTubers. And it was one of the best ways to get the inside scoop on stories. It was one of the only platforms that I knew about on YouTube that would invite a whole bunch of hackers to do an interview and work out their differences. If it wasn't for all this beef on Twitter, Dramalert could have been so much better. And it still can. And I hope that Keemstar could make some changes to make Dramalert a really good channel again. Because I like Scarce, but he's never had two people invited to his channel to work out their problems together. And that's what makes Dramalert different. And I think Keemstar said it best himself in a Twitter video.
YouTube 2016 has brought so much corruption, manipulation, and lies, and the only person to blame for this existence is the viewer. So many of you viewers simply follow and you do not think for yourselves, and because of this weakness, you are being used as pawns. I've seen so many YouTubers in 2016 take advantage of their stupid viewers, because they will believe and they will do anything that YouTuber says, because that YouTuber has influence. The YouTubers that are the most loved in 2016 seem to be the YouTubers taking advantage of that love to line their own pockets, to attack others, to help their own careers by putting down others. And this is not how you make YouTube positive again. This is not how you make YouTube great again. This is how you manipulate your viewers. You lie to your viewers. You take advantage of your viewers to make money.
Now, some of that isn't true, but viewers for the most part are cancer. And YouTubers will use their audience to attack other people. That's why even though I've been neutral on both sides throughout this entire video, I'm expecting to get attacked for it. And even though some YouTubers do use their audience to attack people, they don't have control over their audience. And I don't think that there's a single thing that can change human nature. There's always going to be a mob mentality with the audience. You can't fix that or change that. You have the slogan, make YouTube positive again. That's never going to happen. Even that statement implies that YouTube was positive at one point. No, it's always been this way. The only difference is YouTubers are getting bigger. So that was my very rambly Keemstar video. I tried to look at it as objectively as possible, but there's just so much to go through. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. I spent a very long time researching this and writing the script for it. I tried to be completely as neutral as possible on the subject. But I did want to stress the fact that if you're blindly spreading hate, then what good is your message? I learned this right after getting in a little Twitter beef myself. So I do hope you enjoyed and liked the video. If you did and you want to see more of my content, go ahead and subscribe. I hope you have a good one and I'll see you next time.
Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me.
Because we're going to have a lot of jobs from building infrastructure to coding, creating new apps. I don't know who created Pokemon Go.
He be rolling down the
But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon